On Saturday night, Manny Pacquiao and Algieri will battle for the WBO welterweight title live on HBO PPV. The two men could be fighting for something else. This fight could determine who wins Fighter of the Year in 2014. After his memorable knockout loss at the hands of Juan Manuel Marquez at the end of 2012, Pacquiao has rebounded with 2 straight wins. In 2013, he made his debut in Macau, routing Brandon Rios over 12 lopsided rounds. Though Rios was seen as a perfect matchup for Pacquiao to look good, his rematch with Timothy Bradley earlier this year should have exposed the Pac-Man's shortcomings at this point in his career. But as it turned out, Pacquiao had something left in the tank.
So you're telling me that Pacquiao still has the footwork?
Oh, absolutely.
Even between the first and second fights, you said some things changed, but not that?
Not that. He's a smart fighter. He's been in there with everybody. But his footwork is like no other.
Pacquiao avenged his controversial defeat to Bradley, scoring a win over a legitimate top 10 pound-for-pound fighter, reminding everyone that he still deserves that same distinction. Algieri had a lot more to prove when he faced Ruslan Provodnikov earlier this year. The New York native was a massive underdog and presumed to be nothing more than cannon fodder for the hard-hitting Russian. In the first round, it looked like the critics might have been right.
The head is, and then the headshots will be there just like that.
Down goes Algieri on a Ruslan Provodnikov left hook.
Algieri fought on with one eye and turned in a masterful boxing performance for the next 11 rounds. In front of an adoring crowd in Brooklyn, a fighter who a year ago wasn't even on American television's radar had become a world champion.
And new undefeated WBO light welterweight champion of the world, the Fighting Collegian,
The win was enough to win him the lottery as well. A shot at Manny Pacquiao in Macau, China on pay-per-view. Pacquiao, he'll face a fighter of a class he's never seen before, and one that most fighters could only dream of being able to step in the ring with. Though Pacquiao hasn't been able to carry his destructive power up to welterweight, having not scored a stoppage since 2009, he still has otherworldly speed, excessive volume, and explosive in-and-out movement. Algieri's best shot will be to take the blueprint set by Timothy Bradley in 2012 and slow the pace of the fight down by controlling distance. While Bradley was able to do it with his legs, Algieri will have a significant height advantage and the use of his best weapon, his jab. The 30-year-old uses a good variety of jabs from different angles and different trajectories to disrupt the rhythm of his opponent. As he was protecting his eye with his right hand against Provodnikov, it's essentially all he needed to win a 140-pound title.
Oh, there's a million kinds, but this is regular, just straight jab, shoulder high, nice and straight, right down the pipe, keeping the hands up. You can be slipping on the inside and jabbing up. There's an up jab from a down position up here, where you're coming here, dropping the head with it, sliding inside and coming with the up jab. There's the over-the-top jab here as you're moving out to your left.
Nonetheless, Manny Pacquiao was in a different class than Ruslan Provodnikov. Algieri, who is only 20 fights into his entire boxing career, will have to provide a masterclass in a different stratosphere if he wants to get the victory this weekend. Algieri likely has the Upset of the Year award already in the bank. If he winds up having his hand raised in Macau, he could be a contender for Upset of the Decade.